Dorrit Kemsley reveals RHOBH reunion moment that left her blindsided. Dorrit Kemsley revealed she was blindsided during the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 14 reunion, but it wasn't by anything her co-stars said. In an April 2025 interview with Rollercoaster, the Bravo TV personality noted that she experienced an unexpected moment from her estranged husband PK during the sit-down with Andy Cohen. "I was completely blindsided when PK had sent a statement," Kemsley shared in the interview. "No matter what happens with PK and I, he's always been my best friend, my husband, we're family. I never believed that things could ever get to a place where our bond and the foundation would ever be broken to the extent that we could do things to hurt each other that crosses the line." In May 2024, Dorrit and PK Kemsley announced they were separating after 9 years of marriage. The split news came just as filming for RHOBH Season 14 began. Despite the split, PK filmed some scenes for Season 14, but when he was invited to attend the reunion taping, he declined and sent a statement instead. Much to Dorrit Kemsley's surprise, Cohen read PK's statement during the reunion. "I was invited to be part of the reunion, but declined because I don't believe engaging with Dorrit in this forum would be constructive," read PK's statement, per BravoTV.com. "Dorrit has made several mischaracterizations about me, but the one I must address is the claim that I am a bad father," he continued. "That statement is both heartbreaking and false. It is deeply hurtful to me and, more importantly, to our children who, despite Dorrit's assertion, will inevitably see and hear all of this at a time not of our choosing. Those closest to us know the truth," PK added. "Many have wanted to speak out, but I have asked them not to because the truth should never need a champion. I refused to stoke a fire I did not ignite. The Dorrit I married would never have allowed this, much less caused it. That woman embodied kindness, integrity, and grace. I can only hope this version of Dorrit finds her way back to the person she once was." PK's reaction was to his ex's comments about his alleged parenting style during an exchange with Kathy Hilton in Season 14, Episode 10 of RHOBH. After Hilton asked of PK, "I think he's a very good father. Am I correct?" Dorrit responded that she was wrong. In a confessional, Kemsley explained, "There are times that I think PK's the greatest father in the world. But is he the most hands-on father? The truth is no. He would disappear and be gone for weeks and weeks without even calling the kids. I've protected him at all costs, no matter what, and I don't think he realizes that." Kemsley later apologized for her comments on the RHOBH after show. She explained that her comment came as she was still reeling from a multi-page email her ex had sent her. Speaking with Rollercoaster, Kemsley said she never wants to go toe-to-toe with PK. "I know his feelings about what I had said in the moment about him not being a great dad. I not only apologized to him, but I, in my confessional and in the after show, immediately took it back and explained that this is after a couple of months of not speaking. I was really worried about the kids," she explained. "I felt very, very bad. It was in a weak, vulnerable moment after a 7-page vicious email. You can only take the high road for so long." While her marital problems are still being sorted out, Kemsley said she is looking forward to her next chapter. "I know that there are brighter days ahead," she said. "When it comes to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, reunions are never short on drama. But this season's sit-down left one cast member utterly blindsided, and she's finally speaking out." In a candid and unexpected interview, Dorrit Kemsley opened up about the moment during the RHOBH reunion that knocked the wind out of her perfectly curated sails. With her signature sleek glam, a statement Balmain blazer, and a touch of nerves she couldn't quite hide, Dorrit sat down for an exclusive conversation to unpack what she's calling the most shocking moment of my entire Housewives experience. "I didn't see it coming, not even a little," Dorrit confessed, sipping what looked like a dangerously strong espresso martini. "I've done reunions where I've cried, where I've yelled, and where I've had to defend myself until I was blue in the face. But this was betrayal." According to Dorrit, the moment came halfway through filming the reunion. The cast had taken a brief break. Hair was being fluffed. Lashes were being reapplied, and tensions were simmering under the surface like a kettle just about to whistle. When they returned to the soundstage, Andy Cohen casually mentioned that they had a few more surprise clips to roll before the final segment. Dorrit thought nothing of it until the footage started playing. I thought it was going to be something about Sutton's Halloween party or maybe a new unseen clip of Erica Jane whispering something shady, she explained. But the moment I saw the setting, a dinner party at Kyle's, I knew something was off. What followed, according to Dorrit, was a never-before-seen clip of two of her closest castmates, names she refuses to disclose, though fans are already speculating, having a private conversation about her marriage, finances, and what they dubbed her performance as a housewife. It was like being stabbed with stilettos, Dorrit said, holding back tears. To hear people I've trusted and confided in say things like, "She's always putting on a show," or, "Her marriage seems more like a brand than a relationship," I felt exposed, humiliated, and honestly enraged. While she didn't name names, many believe one of the voices in the clip belonged to Erica, based on a familiar inflection and a casually cruel laugh that Housewives fans have come to know all too well. The other voice remains a mystery, though some online sleuths are pointing fingers at a cast member who has frequently played Switzerland in past conflicts. I felt like I was watching a funeral for my friendships, Dorrit admitted. It was like everything I'd built with these women, all the trust and vulnerability, was just set on fire for a soundbite. When the clip ended, the set was reportedly silent. Andy glanced at Dorrit, unsure whether to push or let the silence speak for itself. But Dorrit, ever the composed queen, adjusted her microphone and calmly asked, "Was anyone going to tell me that this was how you really felt?" That's when the floodgates opened. People started stammering, trying to walk it back. "It was out of context. We didn't mean it like that." All of the usual PR spin, Dorrit recalled. But the damage was done. I felt like the rug had been pulled out from under me. Even more shocking was what Dorrit claims happened once filming wrapped. One of the women texted me later that night with a long paragraph about how the show makes us say things we don't mean. And I just thought, no, darling, the camera doesn't put words in your mouth. Dorrit said she left the reunion feeling more alone than ever. "It made me question everything," she confessed. "Do these women like me? Or do they just tolerate me because I'm good for ratings? Because I bring fashion and drama and my share of tabloid headlines?" When asked how her husband PK reacted to the drama, Dorrit gave a wry smile. "He was furious," she said. "Protective, of course, but furious. He doesn't like seeing me hurt, especially by people I've called friends. He wanted me to walk away from the show that very night." But Dorrit isn't quite ready to hang up her diamond. "I've worked too hard, been too honest, and endured too much to let one ambush send me packing," she said firmly. "If anything, it's lit a fire under me. I know who my real friends are now, and next season, I'm not holding back." She hinted that the drama may carry over into season 14, especially since the clip brought things to light that had been brewing all year. "Let's just say a few of the ladies will be forced to answer for what they said when they thought the cameras weren't rolling," Dorrit teased. "The masks are off. Completely." As for the fans, Dorrit hopes they'll see a new side of her. Less guarded, more fierce. "I've always been about grace and style," she said, "but now it's about standing up for myself. No more Miss Nice Gucci." That RHOBH reunion may have left Dorrit blindsided, but she's emerging from the ashes with diamond-studded armor and a mission. "I may have been shocked, but I'm not shaken," she said. "Next season, they won't know what hit them." Would you like me to continue this story with a dramatic follow-up featuring reactions from the cast?